Previously on the 100-line Last Defense Academy, a group of students a group of students Hello. We are back with another episode of the 100-line Last Defense Academy. We started the day with our main protagonist, Takumi Sumino, waking up and having breakfast with his childhood friend, Karua. It would have been a very normal, very uneventful day, like always, with the occasional alarms to head into the shelters. Up until we get spooked by a very cute doggo. Karua, chasing after it immediately, finds a dog, but the dog suddenly turns into a white, transparent blob thingy, in which the alarm goes off again. But this time, we witness what is killing people are these weird, funky looking ass monster things that also would have killed Karua as well, but is saved by Takumi by stabbing himself to gain special powers to kill the monsters instead. Because anime. Right afterwards, we get transported to this classroom in which we meet our fellow classmates, so to speak, in which they are Eito Atsuki, Darumi Amemiya, Gaku Maruko, Shoma Ginzaki, Takemaru Yakushiji, Tsubasa Kawana, Kako and Ima Tsukumo, and Hiruko Shizuhara. And then finally we meet our commanding officer, who is that white glob thingy by the name of Sirei. With the alarm immediately going off, only 3 people went ahead, and the rest of us stayed behind because, in fairness, most of us don't really fuck with that. Onwards to battle. It's no good. I can't do this. If I try to fight those monsters, I might die. Doing what Sirei wants probably isn't too smart either. But even so, I can't just do nothing while the others are putting themselves in danger. Now I knew what I had to do. As I headed for the door, someone called out to me. Takumi? Where are you going? No way. You're not gonna go join those 3 cycles, are you? Aren't you scared? Those monsters would tear you apart.
Hey!
Hey! I know that. And of course I'm scared. I'm terrified. Who wouldn't be? But I made somebody a promise. I said that I'd protect her no matter what happened.
Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Karua. No matter what.
Promise?
The idea that she could be in danger right now scares me more than anything. This person, is she somebody you hold dear, as Sirei put it? Yeah, I guess she is. That's why I'm going to fight. Not because Sirei told us to, but so I can keep my promise.
Woo!
Yes, sir. Oh my. You're quite the dashing hero, Mr. Sumino.
Huh.
You did sound pretty cool. Don't give me too much credit. I'm not about to run out all guns blazing. I won't be the only one fighting, so if things look bad, I can always hang back and let the others take up some of the slack. With enough lucky breaks, I could fudge my way to victory no problem. That's a real positive attitude you got there. Yeah, people tell me I'm too positive for my own good sometimes. Alright, if that's your decision, I won't stop you. Just don't die out there, okay? Hey, I'll try. I opened up the classroom door and ran out into the hallway. It does look kind of like a school, I guess. Still not quite what I was expecting though. But that can read. The others were going to the war room, right? I'd better go catch up with them. Press to open the menu. From here you can save, load, and view important information. When you save in the middle of an event, you will be placed at the start of the event when you load the save. Cool. What do we got here? Map. Classroom. Hello, is this thing on? Testing 1, 2, 3. This is a message from Sirei. Just a reminder that the war room is on the 3rd floor. Anyone who doesn't want to be branded a coward can join us here anytime. Cool. Just want to check the other areas. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't seem like I can go anywhere. Whoa, funky. War room. Nowhere else. Great. Oh, wrong one. Oh, you coming too, Takumi? This means you made up your mind to fight. Yeah. I figured you guys could use all the help you can get. That's assuming you'll be any help at all. That's the old Last Defense Academy fighting spirit. I knew you'd come around soon, you know. I didn't exactly have a lot of choice the way you threatened us. You wounded me with your cruel words, soldier. That was just some friendly advice. If there was a chance your inaction would have dire consequences for your loved ones, you'd want to know about it, wouldn't you?
Hey!
Hey! What does that even mean? I'll explain later. Right now, protecting the school takes priority. Now then.
Yeah.
Take up your infusers. You remember how these work, right? Just shove them in your chest and they'll pump you full of that sweet, sweet hemo anima. With that much power on your side, securing victory should be a cinch. Once you're fully juiced up, use these launch pads to get down to the battlefield. Then we just have to eliminate all enemy units, or yes? Let's get started. About time. Let's do this. Yo. This is so hype. Good. I can do this. I'll find a way to make it work. Somehow. I've beaten those things once, and I can do it again. I just have to do it like I did back home.
Don't be so modest. You can do it if you try, Taki. I guarantee it.
Thanks, Bay. Karua believed in me. Now it's time to prove her right.
Everybody ready for battle? It's your first time since the entrance exam, so feel free to go crazy out there.
Yeah!
Try out every last reserve of strength and breathe in the blood of your enemies.
In the blood of your enemies. Yeah.
Attention! All troops stand ready. Let the battle commence. This is it, soldiers. Hope you're all ready. The enemy is going to advance steadily toward the school. The building has a barrier around it, but it can't stand up to attacks for very long. If its integrity level falls to 0, the enemy will waltz right in, and then it's game over for all of us. Keep an eye on how the barrier's holding up, and eliminate all threats to the school. Exercise your powers of observation, strategy, and merciless cruelty to their utmost. This is an honest-to-goodness battlefield, so keep your wits about you, unless you want to end up with a hole in your head.
Defensive battles. In a defensive battle, you will lose if the barrier generator is destroyed. Protect it until the very end and destroy all of the enemies. Easy enough to understand. Kill everyone. Don't let anyone die. That's 1 armor for each space moved.
Let's freaking go!
Let's fucking go! Each member of the Special Defense Unit has a unique ability known as a specialist skill. Learn each character's skill and use them to your advantage. Takumi is a great defender with superior mobility and defense. He automatically gains 1 armor for each space move from his special skill, Special Rampage. Armor provides temporary defense that can absorb damage that would otherwise diminish your HP. It is only effective during the turn it was used. Cool.
Time for battle.
Hiroko is an attacker that specializes in hard-hitting attacks. She automatically gains 1 attack plus 1 for a maximum of 3 for each enemy she kills during 1 turn from her special skill, Special Discipline.
Die! Broken so soon.
This doesn't feel half bad. I could get used to this.
Oh, dang, girl! How'd you get to be so strong?
Strong don't even begin to cover it. Where'd you get all that power?
I told you I was stronger than you. I suggest you pay better attention in the future.
Is there a reason you're so much stronger than the rest of us, though?
What gives you the right to question me? At any rate, it's none of your concern.
Alright, relax.
If you have time to prattle pointlessly, I suggest you use it more constructively and take out some of the weaker enemies.
Yeah. You're awesome, we get it. I'm just glad you're on our side. Now let's get back in there. I'm itching to bust some heads.
Yeah! Okay.
It's killing game time!
Killing game time! Darumi is a mid-range support specialist that can provide support attacks and gain a lot of voltage. Darumi's specialist skill, Special Sick Day, will make her feel low when she gets fatigued. She will then change all of her skills to their low counterparts. Okay.
Say when.
Takumi is an easy-to-use character with great balance of range and attack strength. You can redo battles by selecting his special skill or special redo from the menu accessible by pressing the button. Get in there.
Out of my way. How unsatisfying.
Did we win?
Ha! Was that it? I was expecting more of a challenge. I feel dumb forever being scared of these guys.
You were actually scared of them. For all your bluff and bluster, you're just as much of a coward as the others.
Hey! I ain't no coward! I'll take you on anytime.
Nice work, troops. No one would think this was your first real battle.
But it wasn't. We fought him once already, back in the TRC.
Oh, right. Of course you did.
What even are those monsters anyhow? Ain't it about time you spilled the beans?
Well, they are a violent and pernicious race. The enemy of all mankind.
Well, that's ominous. Can you be a little more specific?
Are they like demons from another dimension? Time-traveling aliens? Experimental bioweapons gone wrong? Oh, how about all of the above? They were created as living weapons but escaped to another dimension where a PMC controlled by demonic entities sent them into the past to destroy the future.
That theory's way too busy.
To tell you the truth, we haven't been able to determine their true nature just yet. All we know is that they're determined to get inside this school. As such, I've decided to designate them School Invaders for the time being.
Invaders, huh?
Lucky for us, the undying flames stop them from getting too close. Most of the time, that is. But every now and then, some extra strong ones break through somehow. Your special defense unit exists to deal with such attacks, as and when they occur.
But why are they attacking the school to begin with?
They're after a certain special something, hidden deep within the school. If that falls into the hands of the invaders, humanity is as good as extinct.
Extinct? Like, our entire species?
So we're legit fighting to save humanity here? Dude, that is freaking sweet!
That's freaking awesome, bro.
But the scale here doesn't make sense. I'm having trouble seeing how this school and the future of humanity can possibly be connected.
I don't get it either. And then again, I'm a straight-up student, so there's a lot of stuff I don't get.
Everyone stop talking!
What's the matter?
My radar display's lighting up like a fireworks show. We're not out of the woods yet. We've got another enemy approaching fast. And it's a big one.
It's a doozy. It's a goddamn dragon.
The hell, man? You want us to fight that thing?
Size isn't everything. I don't believe it'll give me any trouble.
Yeah, baby!
Hurry! We have to save her!
Dead immediately. Wow.
No way. No freaking way.
Corpse recovery unit, deploy. There, we got her body back safe and sound. You can all relax now.
How can we relax? One of our friends just died.
Just focus on the battle. That's the Invaders Commander. It's gonna be on a whole different level to anything you've fought so far.
He's right. We can't afford to get distracted from the task at hand. Now, more than ever. It's fight or die.
But...
Don't let it get to you, man.
Huh?
You let the situation get to you, you lose your cool. You lose your cool, you lose the fight. Trust me on this. We've come this far, we gotta keep going to the end. There'll be time for mourning and crap later.
God... Damn!
God damn it. But damn, she just straight up died.
Those troops you
Alright.
fought before were just the opening act. This commander's a real monster.
Nah, really.
Conventional weapons don't have any effect on it. That's where you saviors of humanity and your hemo anima come in. You starting to see why the Special Defense Unit is so important?
Why is hemo anima the only thing that works? What exactly is this stuff anyway?
It's the only thing standing between humanity and annihilation at the hands of the invaders. That's really all you need to know. Oh, by the way, those drones from earlier are getting tuned up, so try your best to avoid any further casualties.
Easy for you to say. We're the ones risking our lives out here.
Oh boy, and there's more. When voltage becomes 100% or more, you'll be able to use Boost Hemo Anima in addition to special attacks. Boost Hemo Anima powers up your allies in a variety of ways and will remain in effect for the entirety of the battle.
Time to move. I'm all worked up now. Take this. Not bad. Show me your insides.
You're doing great! Don't stop until you've wiped them all out!
It's up to you.
Status effect Stun. Stun will disable all actions until the end of the next turn. There are a few ways to remove this effect, so be very cautious as you fight.
Let's give it to him!
This is bad. How's this? Broken so soon. Hardly a challenge. Die!
Hey yo, why you winning?
Too bad! The enemy commander got away.
Why you running?
Going after it now would only play into their hands. You'll have to finish that one off some other day. All in all, a decent first mission. Go ahead and dispel your hemo anima and return to the school.
Nice.
Hooray!
Welcome back. You did great out there, soldiers. Those invaders never knew what hit him. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do I appreciate? You guys. This is no time to celebrate, Sirei. God, fucking. A girl just died out there, you sick bastard. Ah, come on. I just want to give you some positive information. It's a management thing. He's right. Settle down. Yelling isn't going to do us any good. Don't tell me you're okay with what just happened. It's war. People died. That's the whole idea. And it's not like she meant anything to me. We only met a couple of hours ago. If anything, you're the strange one for getting so worked up about a total stranger. You got a real attitude problem, you know that? I know I said not hitting girls was an ironclad rule. But I figure for you, I could find a loophole. I mean, open-handed strikes barely count as real hits, right? Oh, just try it. I'll twist your body into a double helix in return. Sounds like in this case, DNA stands for don't. No. Ah! Come on, guys, we shouldn't fight among ourselves. Just as the tension in the room seemed strained to the breaking point, the door flew open with a clatter. Are you guys alright? No, asshole, we ain't alright. The emo chick with the creepy laugh got killed. For real? She actually... Huh? She actually died?
Hey!
Hey! Hey, guys! Were you guys watching? Yes, the monitor in the classroom broadcast the whole battle. Honestly, I'm not sure if I approve of my sister being exposed to such explicit content. That was the first time I ever saw a person die. I still don't believe it. I know they say reality is cruel and all that, but this seriously can't be happening. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's all just a dream. Just one big messed up nightmare. What do I have to do to wake up? Should I just pinch myself real hard?
Quit your whining. You get why this happened, don't you? Her death's on all of you. If you guys had grown a pair and fought like the rest of us, the emo chick wouldn't have gotten cornered the way she did.
She knew what she was getting into when she agreed to go out there. And there's very little things, and there's every chance things still would have ended like this even with our help.
What? You think we should have hung back like you did? We'd all have been wiped out then.
Alright, troops, break it up. We're all on the same side here. Good grief, the way you're carrying on, you'd think someone had died.
Someone did!
But then the door opened again and we were joined by an unexpected guest.
Hey, guess who's back?
She's alive! Hey yo, what the fuck?
Huh?
Yeah.
What?
Eh? No, for real. How is she actually
What's the
alive?
matter, guys? Is my makeup smudged or something?
No, you're cute. But what the fuck?
Oh man, how embarrassing. Just give me a shovel so I can bury myself and hide, am I right?
Yeah.
Never mind that. How are you alive? Is she a ghost? Man, wouldn't that be cool? I'm not though. Just your girl, Darumi in the flesh.
In the flesh.
I don't know what happened. down, but I basically came back to life.
Oh, sorry. I read that in my head. You came back. Wahaha, isn't that wonderful? Just another miracle courtesy of your friend, of our friend, IMMORTALITY. What's IMMORTALITY got to do with it? It's not just for fighting, you know. It can also reconstruct and reanimate organic tissue. If one of you falls in battle, we send out a drone to recover your body post-haste. Then it's just a matter of getting it inside one of the recovery pods in the infirmary, stimulating your remaining IMMORTALITY, and bada bing bada boom, you rise from your grave. Or you rise from your grave. You can die out there as much as you want, you'll just keep coming back. You mean we're immortal? Immortal. Ding ding ding, that's correcto. But that's impossible. I mean, even more impossible than everything else going on around here. You don't have to believe me, but there's some pretty strong evidence standing right in front of you, won't you say? Yeah. Yep. Exhibit A right here, baby. Common sense has gone right out the window now. You think it's going to turn out we're inside a super immersive VR game or something? Oh boy. Would not put it past him. That's just your narrow viewpoint of what's normal talking. All of you from the Tokyo residential complex are like that. You have lived your lives under that dome for so long, you have no idea what a wide and wonderful place the world really is. Your brain is simply brimming with possibilities. Endless futures. I don't even know how to react to that. You serious? We really can't die? Dude, that is so freaking sweet. Fuck yeah. This IMMORTALITY stuff is awesome. Must you raise your voice over every new development? Just remember, you're only immortal while you remain on school grounds. The recovery drones can't get past the wall of life.
Yeah.
Fire! And if the invaders manage to get in and damage the recovery pods, you'll be stuck with the one life you've got.
Oh.
You'll be back to regular old mortals, one life, and then you're gone for good. In other words, if we want to stay alive, we have to keep fighting off the invaders. Now you're getting it, Sereno? Keep on fighting like good little soldiers and you'll be fine. Whoa, hold on, dang goddamn minute. Now that I think about it, not being able to die has a major downside. We can't hold a killing game like this. How are we supposed to murder each other for all immortal? Darumi, I think the whole point is to not hold a killing game. That's the point you have a problem with? One more thing, just to set your minds at ease. When you're revived, you also get a new bomb implanted in you. Good as new. That's supposed to comfort us? Yeah. At any rate, we've prepared for everything. Now you can fight to your heart's content, right? I'm absolutely not. I'm more against it than ever now. No, Nani? How come? Even if this advanced technology you're talking about does exist, immortality seems a step too far. Your explanation of how it works was far too simplistic. I find it hard to believe you're telling us the whole truth. And even if we do come back afterwards, fatal injuries are still going to hurt, right? It hurts like hell when it happened to me. It was so bad I thought I was going to die. Yeah. But you did die. In that case, I'm out. I can't allow anything that would cause my dear sister any pain. Young people these days are so self-centered. We're talking about the future of humanity here, you know? You keep saying that, but how exactly does what we're doing here relate to that stuff? Like you said, if the invaders secure a special something from inside the school, humanity will be wiped out, right? Yeah, that's right. If you lose this war, Homo sapiens will be a thing of the past. Naturally, the Tokyo residential complex will be obliterated too. Obliterate! Obliterated? Then that's what you mean by everything we hold dear being forfeit. Now you're getting it. The fate of the world as we know rests squarely on your shoulders. When did my life get so spectacularly off track? So what is this thing that mankind's future depends on? What is it we're risking our lives to defend? I know you'd ask me that sooner or later. It's only natural you'd want to know. So allow me to throw you a victory party. Your achievement in the field today deserves to be rewarded. We want goddamn info, not goddamn party. No reason you can't have both. I'll tell you more while you eat. You must be starving after all that fighting, right? Not that you mention it, I could use a bite. You're saying that there's somewhere we can get food around here?
Yeah.
Of course, there's a cafeteria on the first floor. I'll meet you there.
Hey.
Come straight up, troops. No distractions, no detours. Onwards. What do we do? What do we do now? I'm in favor of going to the cafeteria. My dear sister's stomach has been grumbling adorably for a little while. There is no need for you to tell the others. I want to hear what Sirei has to say, so I'll go along too. We wandered out of the war room one by one, still trying to make sense of the situation. I guess I'll go with the crowd. The cafeteria should be somewhere on the first floor. Pull up the map and select a place you'd like to go in order to teleport. However, be aware you won't be able to teleport to locations you haven't unlocked or locations marked as inaccessible. You can also use the map to check your current location as well as the locations of other characters. The map will appear in handy whenever you're feeling lost. Cafeteria. Here it is, the school cafeteria. It's a lot bigger than I expected. Although it's still just as weird as everything else around here. Go ahead and order whatever you want. It's your party after all. Our handy dandy ration-o-matic will create any kind of food you desire. It slices and dices. It also makes julienne fries. You want ramen, burgers, steak, sushi. It all rolls out nice and fresh. It's even got a recipe for pasta sauce made by a grieving widower desperately trying to recreate his beloved wife's cooking from memory. That's so sad. Speaking as a grandpa's girl, I don't even want to think about something like that. Let alone try it. I think I'm gonna stick with dessert. Chewing solid food for too long makes my jaw hurt. I'm a little worried about whether this stuff is really safe to eat, but I'm hungry enough that I'm willing to risk it. 1 hour later. Man, that hit the spot. I ain't never had anything this fancy before. It wasn't a bad effort, I suppose. Whoa, you're going fast. I just wish we had some wine to go with it. Hey, you're too young for alcohol. Just because you got an attitude doesn't mean you get special treatment. Oh, just want to try that. What's with that snarky laugh? You think I'm scared? I ain't afraid of breaking no laws. I'm talking about your health, you dumbass. That stuff can seriously mess you up if your body's not used to it, you know. Oh, ho, ho, ho. What's so funny? You think you're better than me or something? More importantly, why do these guys get the 5-star treatment while we're stuck with dry bread? Eating this is actually making me hungrier.
Yum, yum, yum.
It's a victory dinner, remember? None of you did anything to contribute to this victory. So now you're using food as an incentive to get us to fight. That won't work on me or my dear sister. We've lived through hardship much worse than this. What do you mean? Don't remind me. What do you mean? I'm fine with it. If anything, dry bread is too good for a human cockroach like me. Well, just in case any of you big-hearted recruits get any ideas, sharing food between fighters and non-fighters is strictly forbidden. You've thought of everything, haven't you? Sorry, I hope it doesn't look like we're rubbing it in. Don't worry about it. You're not the one who's at fault here. Now, if you've all eaten your fill, what say we get back on topic? Yeah, I'm so freaking hungry, but there's no way I'm fighting those monsters. Talking to a barely functioning simpleton like me won't get you anywhere. You should do your best to ignore me from now on. You'll be a lot happier that way. If we get hungry, I'm sure we can forage for food on the school grounds. We did that a lot when we were little. I was hoping we'd put that time behind us. There's no way I can live in a place like this. Please, just let me go home. Oh, Swasa. Can't say I'm crazy about the decor here, but the food's top notch. That machine will make anything we want, and there's even a kitchen if we feel like doing it old school. I gotta admit, it's pretty impressive. Living out here might not be so bad after all. I'm not the biggest fan of meat, to be honest, or fish, or rice, or noodles. But if there's candy and cake, I'm all about that. Sweet girl. This just isn't normal. What on earth have we gotten ourselves caught up in? I don't wish to waste time speaking to you. Ask Sirei to get to the point, would you? Oops. Rude. We've been told this Russian-O-Matic will create any kind of food we desire. Nothing but candy inside, it's all very colorful. I've never seen such a huge refrigerator before. Alright, let me start from the beginning. Last Defense Academy lies somewhere outside of the Tokyo residential complex where you've all been living living up until now. Of course, its exact location is a highly classified military secret. Very hush hush. The school periodically comes under attack by a hostile force we call the Invaders. Much about them remains a mystery, but we do know what they're after. A certain special something concealed in this very school. This item is vital to the continued existence of humanity. If it should fall into invaders' hands, it's all over. Your home in the Tokyo residential complex will be destroyed, and everyone you've ever known will die horribly. To avoid this, we've drafted you into the Special Defense Unit, a squad dedicated to protecting the school from the invaders. To make things easier for you to mobilize in the case of an attack, you'll all be living here until further notice. And those are the facts of this case, Your Honor. Any questions, or do you guys want me to chow down some more? Wait, go over that last part again? We're really supposed to live here from now on? Until further notice is awfully vague. Surely we're not supposed to spend the rest of our lives here. Of course, your commission comes with an expiry date. You'll be required to serve here for just 100 days. 100 days? That's right. Just as well, 2400 hours and you're done. If you manage to defend the school for that long, that is. After that, you'll be free to return to the peaceful existence you enjoyed so much before this ordeal happened. Sorry. You mean we can go back to the complex? Is there even a complex for us to return to, or have those monsters already destroyed it? No, it's doing fine. Relax. There's no danger of the invaders attacking the residential complex again. Right now, they're focused entirely on the school instead. Whatever you've got stowed away in here is that important to him, huh? You've told us a lot, but there's one detail you seem determined to keep from us. Don't make me ask again. What exactly is it we're protecting? And why would losing it mean the end of humanity? Those are some good questions. Perceptive as always, Shizuhara. One more thing, if this mission is as important as you say, why would you assign it to such a small group? For civilians without any significant combat experience, the only one here who can put up a decent fight is me. You don't hold back, do you? I mean... Another excellent question, and I'd love to give you a detailed, comprehensive answer to go with it. But that's all highly classified information. And so long as even one of you refuses to fight, that's the way it's going to be. Explain yourself. If you really want to know more about your mission, or why you were chosen for it, there's just one path open to you. That's for you and the other brave souls from the Fighters Street group to convince these lily-livered pantyways to join in the war effort too. Now you want them to do your dirty work for you. It's just one underhanded trick after another. It's not like I'm doing this to yank your chains. That's just a fun bonus. My primary goal is to get all of you out there on the battlefield fighting the good fight. The invader forces are only going to get stronger from here on out, so I need all of you to be in tip-top condition too. TPW2. Without another word, Sirei hopped off his chair and strolled leisurely towards the door. Where are you going? I was gonna go drop a deuce and hit the hay. Why, you wanna come watch? You actually have realistic bodily functions? I suggest you get an early night tonight. You need to give your bodies time to recover after a fierce battle like today's. You never know when the next attack is going to happen. The next attack. This wasn't the first time I had to face those monsters, and it won't be the last either. They'll keep coming back to attack the school again and again. Every time we'll have to put our lives on the line and maybe even experience the pain of death firsthand. That threat will be hanging over us constantly for the next 100 days. Will I be able to stay sane for that long? Or will I lose it all? Will I even be the same person at the end of those 100 days? Where are we supposed to sleep anyway? You want us to huddle on the first floor together? Nah, no need. I prepared luxurious individual suites for all of you. You'll find them on the rooftop. Whew, at least we get our own rooms, so we're starting to worry about that. You're all at that delicate age after all. If I left you guys alone, you'll be rotten like rabbits in no time. Is that true? Is kinky group sex some kind of high school rite of passage? You need to stop taking what he says so seriously, sister dearest. Go find your room, settle in, and think hard about what you are going to do from now on. Tomorrow is the first day of the rest of your lives. What did he mean? What's there to think about? I think that's his way of encouraging you guys to join the fight. Come on, do it. Do it. Just pretend you're an anti-PK hunting down grief. Hunting down griefers like a boss. Look, I'm just a regular guy, but I can't flip a switch and go psycho. We're immortal here. What's there to be scared of? Sure, getting killed hurts, but you can come right back afterwards. You know how some people don't ride roller coasters even though everyone knows they're perfectly safe? It's like that, except even more so since there's actual danger in this case. You do realize your decision also affects the rest of us. We're being denied important information because of your cowardice. I know, pretty much everything I do has a negative effect on the people around me. The world would be better off if I'd never been born. The way we should be expected to fight in the first place, shouldn't protecting humanity be left to the science nerds and army jocks? Right? Why us? I haven't even solved my first mystery yet. Way too slow. Besides, once people start talking about the future of humanity, I kinda tune out. It's too big for me to wrap my head around. That lack of imagination is a serious shortcoming. You'll never survive this if you don't learn to adapt. I get where Tsubasa is coming from, though yesterday was just another normal day. Now I'm risking my life. 8, like fighting monsters who want to destroy the world. Part of me is still having trouble accepting any of this is real. Something tells me this little round table we've got here isn't going anywhere. How about we call it a day? After that victory feast, I'm about ready to flip into a food coma. Same here. Dying really takes it out of you. We really gotta stay here a whole 100 days. We've only been here for 1 and I'm already sick of the place. I have my fair share of concerns too. Sirei said we were living together, but we're basically prisoners to here. You sure you're alright? Yeah, please don't worry about me. The symptoms, they come and go. But I agree we should rest for now. A good night's sleep will help us focus better tomorrow. What with everything that's happened, I doubt I'll be able to get to sleep. Unable to dispel the oppressive atmosphere, everyone gradually wandered out of the cafeteria. Oh, I should get going too. Apparently our rooms are up on the roof. The roof. Is it just me, or is that a really strange place to put them? Holy moly, it's the sky. No ceiling, that alone was a weird enough sight. The prefab huts intended to serve as our room seemed almost normal in comparison. Each hut was adorned with a metal plate bearing the name of one of our group. No doubt about it, this is where we're meant to stay. Looks like your room is right in the middle, Mr. Sumino. Oh, okay. Thanks. There are a lot more rooms than there are people. I wonder what the others are for. Huh. I didn't notice that. Think there's some reason behind it? They're probably just spares. Nothing worth getting worked up about. What's the meaning of this? This has to be a mistake. This is a travesty, an outrage. What the fuck? What's wrong? My dear sister and I have been assigned separate rooms. Someone's trying to obstruct our pure, sweet sibling ties. You must be just as devastated as I am, sister dearest. You'd feel much better having your brother dearest by your side. I think it's fine for us to be apart now and then. Sleeping in different rooms for a while isn't going to hurt. But my sister. I really don't get these two at all. Nothing to do. Here is our room. Very dull. This is my room, huh? It's nicer than I thought it'd be. There I go again, being positive for all the wrong reasons. Exhausted, I kicked off my shoes and climbed into bed without further delay.
Hey!
Hey! Phew. I hate to admit it, but it was actually more comfy than my own bed back home. The moment I lay down, the day's activities seemed to catch up with me all at once. Being thrust into this unfamiliar world and confronted with so many harrowing truths had completely drained me. My average mundane life had been ripped away from me, and I was at the mercy of forces beyond my control. I was like a tiny rowing boat tossed around on a vast ocean. Every cell in my body was screaming for rest. I was in no position to resist. The oblivion of sleep would be a blessing at this point. Within a few seconds, everything went black. And so ended my first day at Last Defense Academy. If I woke up tomorrow to find it had all been a dream, that would be fine with me. In fact, that was the best case scenario I could imagine. Maybe in the morning, everything would be back to normal. I'd go downstairs to the living room, say goodbye to my dad as he leaves for work. Mom would be there and Karua too. Day 2.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready ready for your second day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Well, it's your second day, but technically your first morning, so let's start it off on the right foot. I've prepared a fabulous breakfast banquet to give you plenty of energy and bloodlust for the day ahead!
Yeah! Let's increase this back up again.
Everyone, make your way to the cafeteria, on the double!
Get out there! Was that some kind of wake-up call? What a depressing way to start the day. I didn't like the sound of that give you plenty of bloodlust stuff either. I hope he hasn't laced our food with something to make us more aggressive. I guess I should head to the cafeteria. I don't want any trouble. You know what? I'm actually gonna call it there, because wow, that was long. Just so much dialogue. Like, good lord. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there for now. But yeah, so that has been episode 2. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave a like, comment anything down below, and subscribe if you want to see more, because I will be posting these like a bit more frequently compared to my last LP. But yeah, again, if you enjoyed it, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Cheers.